Welcome everybody. This is my video on how I repaired a loose fuel door on a 2011 Ford F-150 Raptor, 12th generation F-150. So I think this is a common problem with this generation, and I think some other generations a loose fuel door is also a pretty common problem. Unfortunately, I didn't get video of the actual repair. I didn't intend to, so now the door is fixed, but I figured somebody might benefit from this video. So what I noticed at approximately 50,000 miles, that my door was loose. This door was not sealing tightly. Other people have said that when they go into turns, some of the door will fly open. But in my case, it was just loose, hanging, and it wasn't sealing tightly. Of course, I thought, oh, a spring broke, and this is going to cost me money. How much is the housing going to cost? But it's actually an easy fix. The hard part is getting the housing out from the body. Majority of the YouTube videos would show you to reach under the fender and push some plastic tabs to disconnect the fuel neck from the fuel housing, but I couldn't do that. It was just too hard for me, so I took a different approach. Instead of attacking it from behind, I took it off from the front, because this might horrify a lot of people, but it worked for me. What you have to do is tape it very well along the edges here, and then when you tape behind here, make sure you extend out, because when the housing pops off, this door is going to hit further back here. So you want to make sure you tape way back here. Up here you want to protect the edge so you don't have to tape as far back. So to pull the housing off the body, what you need to do is take off this ring. This is pulled off easily. And then you have 3 8mm bolts that you have to remove. And that's it. Now the whole assembly should be fairly loose. And then here's the horrifying part. You take some plastic pry bars and you put it work underneath this rubber gasket and try to pull it out a little. Just enough so you get a fingertip or something underneath there. And once you can get a finger underneath there, all this does is you just yank on it and it pops right off. It's really easy. But I think the scary part is you're going to mess up your paint job. But the use of plastic, plus if you tape it really well, it'll just come off easily. And then to put it back in is just as easy. The fuel neck is stiff enough that you just put it there and it just pops on, and it taps a catch and it just pops right on. And then you put your bolts in, and then put the fuel, this little warning sign. And if you notice, there's a little notch here, lines up this notch here. And oops, can't see. There it goes, and it goes on. Let me show you the contortions you have to go through to reach those tabs to release the housing from the fuel neck. So what you need to do is basically put your hand up in this little gap and go under. Let me see. You can see there's going to be things that are going to bite you. And I don't know if I can get underneath there to show you the tab. And here is a picture showing one of the plastic tabs holding the housing to the body. With the housing removed from the body, you can see what is happening. The hinge pin is backed out. The left picture shows the pin lifting out. The right side shows the pin in its proper position. A view of the housing disassembled. A view of the hinge pin. And here's the fix. This is where all the miscellaneous hardware you have been saving for the past 20 years pays off. Rummage through your jar and find a small screw and washer. Then drill a small hole in the center of the pin and install. If you can find a small screw with a large diameter head, you won't need a washer. A picture showing how the spring is attached. The repair is completed. I have no idea why Ford designed the door this way. For a few pennies more, they could have used a C-clip or a hairpin clip to prevent this problem. And if you find the housing or door damaged, here are the part numbers and prices from Ford as of April 2026. Hope this video helped. Good luck with your repair, and thank you for watching.